scene set up here. I have a stretched sphere and a plane, and I just wanted to show you what happens when I render the model. Notice that I added shadows to the scene. Part of the geometry goes on the background and blends too much to the point that it disappears. Okay. One way to work with this is to create another light in the opposite direction, to create a backlight effect, or a fill light, if you can say, and not including shadows on it. We could try that out now. Let's see if I could put let's say an omni light. It's an ambient light over here. Oh, it went on the default area, so where did it go now? There. Okay. I want to make sure the shadows are off, so I keep that option to off. And let's see how it looks now. It's you see, it starts obviously it's burning the scene, so we have to you know, decrease the intensity. So maybe a little bit, 0.2, and let's make another render. You see that now it doesn't recede on the background. It defines better the outline for the model. But I wanted to show you another method. You know, since you might be revolving your character, the camera around your character to create a turnaround, that might be a good option, to put a fill light on the other side. But you can also change the background color. You notice that how the background color is completely black. To do that, just go View, Camera Settings, and you can actually go select Camera over there. And you're going to see the camera attributes over here. On the Environment tab, click the background color, double click, and change it to gray. The idea, double click, make sure this node here is changed, and now you render. And didn't take. Let's do it again. Okay, now it did stay gray. So there you go. The idea is that you remove that pitch black background. That way nothing goes on shadow. So you have two options to make your character not recede into the background. You can change the background, and you can also add a fill light like this one with no shadows on the opposite direction. If you're moving the camera or so and it gets too dark, then remember to change the color of the background. Let me show you what happens quickly. Let me delete that light and show you what happens if you did not have the fill light. You see that you have still darkness on that side of the character because it's in shadows, because the light is coming from the left side. However, you can still see the outline of the character, of the subject, because you changed the background. If the background was black, remember what happened before, that it will blend entirely and pretty much disappear on the background. Okay, so that's how you do it in Maya.